Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. Yes, I'm at the spawn area. The Iron Alpha is in the background there. Absolutely love that building. We've got all of our Japanesey spawny stuffs going on in the background, and the sun typically is going down just as I'm about to start recording this episode. So I'm going to have a little kip. But what we're going to do today is we're going to carry on with this fella. It is time to do our, it's not Chinese whispers, I don't know. In the comments below, what is the game called where you pass on something and it becomes something else through people adding to it and adding to it? It's not Chinese whispers, that's something completely different, but it is something. I can't think what it's called. But what we've got here, Jjaaxx and Wild have made a very minor change to this building, which is quite interesting. Quite interesting. I'm not entirely sure where they're going with it, but I think it's not a lot, but it's a bit. So we're going to start to do something ourselves. I'm not entirely sure what yet. I'm just going to come upstairs, well, up scaffold anyway, and once I'm up here I'm just going to have a quick look to see if they've done anything else. I don't think they have. I think we've just got I think we've just got that circle tubey type thing going on, and the scaffold has continued a lot higher than it did. And is that in a different direction? I'm sure the scaffold was next to it before. I'm sure it was. Oh, I've just realised I better eat. I've only got 2 hearts. I'm sat there lobbing myself about, and I'm going to end up killing myself. So what have they done? They've literally just put a circly thing on it. What sorcery is this? Anything at the back? No, nothing at the back. I wonder what's going on. Genuinely don't know, but I've got to start to add something on that's not necessarily going to be in keeping with this and see where it takes us. They've left me a sign. Now it's your turn. What do you think it could be? What will it be? I don't know. It could be a tower. It could be a rocket booster. I actually don't even know. But my guess is it will become something else before it's actually what you think it's going to be at this particular moment in time. So I need to think about what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the wood theme for now. But I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Let's grab some wood. We'll have that wood. We'll have. I'll take that wood. I'll take that wood. We'll grab that, and I'll have those for now. We've got a back area here. You can see it. Now this, I wasn't doing anything like this at all when I first decided what I was doing, but got a back area here, and I think we are gonna do something with this. So I'm just going to take these out. There and there. I'm going to bring all the way here to there we go. I'm going to kill myself. I am absolutely going to kill myself, but at least give me a chance to do those. I keep placing these down. I'm going to take these torches out of my offhand because it's just going to annoy me. And I'm going to eat some steak and totally waste it. Let's go back up. Right, so what I'll do is I'll come up here. I'm going to grab that one bit of scaffold. And I'm going to pop it there. And that's going to... what? Oh, I'm not very good at scaffold. I think I need to do a tutorial on scaffold to teach myself how to use scaffold. So if I come up here and there, that then is a much easier jump. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I do. I absolutely know what I'm doing. Then, right, so first off I need to, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Where's the crafting table that I put down there? Did you move the crafting table? Oh, for goodness sake. Right, so let's have that. I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to put the crafting table inside. I'm going to transform that to that. Actually, I actually didn't need the crafting table, but we'll have that. And I'm just going to come out the back here a tiddly bit. Where does it start? It starts there. Brilliant. Right, so now I'm going to trim it off, coming this way. I actually am not entirely certain what I'm going to do next, but I wonder. This is really intriguing me, is this? Really, really intriguing me. So I'm going to come out. No, I'm not going to come out anymore. I'm gonna taper this in. So we're going to come in 1, 2, and we're going to take this back. 1, 2, take that back. That I think will do, and then I can do the upside down steps to trim it off, because it will make my teeth itch. You know that it's going to make my teeth itch if I don't do this. I have to give it a trim. There we go. Right, so we've got a far more open space now. But what do I want to do on it? I'm going to get some stone. I think it's time for stone. So I'm up on a little platform and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with this? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, is that the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you had to be, didn't you? Right, so that is the middle there. Come 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. 1, 2, and there. There we go. That does work. I didn't really want it like that, but we'll take it like that anyway. And I'm going to build upwards. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there, and the rest can be cobble. Just make it that big, I think. Yeah. So then I'm going to come through this hole like that, which was entirely cobble. I'm going to put a torch down in the middle just for spawning purposes. Pop that cobble back, and I think that will do for that for now. I'm back to the wood again, and I'm properly intrigued by what this thing is. And we're going to come around, and I'm just going to put some upwards pointing corners just to tempt somebody into actually doing something with them. I'm not, in this instance, going to do anything with them. I'm just literally leaving them there as a red flag to some kind of Jjaaxx and Wild shaped bull. There we go. That gives that a little bit more interest. There we go. Right, so we've got what's essentially a very tiny house with virtually no way of being able to get to the bit up there. I've not really helped us an awful lot there, have I? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of this door. This door has no right to be there. I've not got any of that wood, but I will have momentarily. Oh no, that's dark oak. I need spruce. Oh no, we got any spruce? I have got some spruce. Okay, panic over. It is all right. Let's get myself back up here. Pop that there and there. There and there. Then we need to, so let's make, no, let's do it with this. And I'm going to cut that, and that out. We're going to put that there, that there, that there, and that there, which means I can use this for my door. There we go. Right, so that door is actually better now, and it's right by the steps. We can get rid of that, and that's going to allow us to get up to the next level. There we go. I knew what I was doing all the time. You know what? I think I'm going to stop there and see what they do with this really minimal extra thing. They did a very, very small thing that's very, very interesting. So I'm not going to do much more than that. I think it's their turn. What shall they do? I do not know. So I am, however, going to jump on here and nearly die. Oh, that really bruised my coccyx. Right, so I'm just going to sleep here. as soon as it lets me, and then I'm going to crack on and do something else. I've left Jjaaxx and Wild a little sign. I'm going to leave it to them to be able to read what the sign says themselves rather than show you lot, and no doubt you'll see it when you go and see their next video. But I think I'm going to crack on and go and do something else now over by Alpha. At least I'm going to wander over to Alpha by Water and see what is going on. I need to eat a fish. We've got so much work to do around these areas. All of these 4 compass points are going to become completely built up. That's all our plans, and we've got some fairly big plans for this fella actually, and I think we're going to do quite well with it. Well, I was going to hang around here, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to back to the wilderness base, because there's an awful lot that needs to be done over there. Oh, someone's left this gate open. Never leave a gate open. That's really bad luck. Right, so let's go through the nether and find out what we can you know, I might actually go and visit a few things. Should we have a look and see what's around the nether? That might be quite fun actually. What's right, so the blazes, we know what the blazes is. Biz has just jumped in. Let's go. So what we got here, we've got JJ Wild, K1 and Asgard. Let's come down this way and let's see whether or not we can just have a bit of a mooch and a nosy round a few people's bases. I'm funny like that. Sometimes it's just nice to have a look around people's bases when they don't know you're there. And as a result, well, it's just a bit cheeky, isn't it? Oh, there's a gate. Whose is that gate? I literally don't know. It's a gate that you don't know, so walk through it. That's always good, right? So where are we if we walk through this gate? We have come out... Oh my goodness. Now this looks just a little bit fancy. Look at this. This is some proper building. This is what we talk about when we talk about actual building. That's really cool. Look at that. I love the way. I love the way that they... Oh, is that a... Who just grumbled at me? Somebody did. But I love the way that when they do their buildings, they've kind of changed the style of building from one building to another. That is really, really cool. See, what's happened here? These are people that have got full-on time to build, isn't it? Blimey, look at this. This is making my stuff look a bit embarrassing. I do love a good nose about. I like the way they use the banners there as well. Just get a little bit of banner peeking out and you can see, looks a bit like a cushion. That's brilliant. I'm not going to look at too much because I'm a little worried about spoilers. It's just occurred to me that I might be doing spoilers. So I'm going to leave quickly whilst I still can and go and spoil basically my own stuff. Come on, put me into the nether. So I've come out at my base. I've still got that blooming wandering con man sat there underneath. He does insist on staying there, but I'm not going to kill him, at least not yet. But what I thought I'd do, I'm just going to have a little bit of a wander. I've not explored around anywhere really, and I thought it's probably a good idea just for me to get a bit of an idea as to what just the local environment has got in store for me. I've literally not looked, which is pretty appalling really if you think about it, but I would quite like to know, for example, what happens if I walk in for long enough in this direction. What happens? Do I find anything worth having? We've got some tall flowers. I could do with a few tall flowers, so I'll have those. Which is good. I could use those for decoration later on, or maybe make a tall flower farm out of those. That's fabulous. I thought that was an ocean. I got all excited just for a minute thinking that was an ocean, but it's not. Just lots and lots of plains biomes by the look of it. Which is okay. I mean, plains is always very good. We can certainly expand out in this direction eventually. Let's take some cornflowers, some dandelions. There we go. Did I drop anything? Yes, I did. So we've got a nice little swamp area here, and I am at -908, -2721. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to build up some open spaces in this swamp and see if I can't start to generate myself a few slimes, because if I can do that, then I can get a few slime balls, which means I can make the sticky pistons that are going to go into my redstone shop. So I just need to get myself some dirt, and then I can start to take away some of the holes that we've got down there and the lowest point, and we can as a result make it nice open flat surface that I can use for not slime farm per se, but just to collect a few slimes. I just want a few slime balls, really, not too many, just to keep myself going for now. I am gonna take some of these. Right, so if I fill in these areas like this, this is going to create a nice flat space, and that will make it a lot easier for decent sized slimes to spawn in at night time in this swamp. Look at this! We've got as full a house as I've seen for ages. Jjaaxx, why have you always died so many more times than everybody else? So I've created a fairly flat open space. I'm going to keep doing filling it up and filling it up in this way, but my shovel's run out, which means I'm punching dirt now, because I've, like a wally, not brought any iron or tools or anything that I can use to actually make myself a shovel, which is more than a little foolish. What I could do, I suppose, I could punch down one of these trees and make a wooden shovel. Could always do that, right? There we go. Why don't we do that first? Guys, like starting the game again, going back to punching trees with a block of dirt. I've not done that for a number of episodes, have I? Right, so come on, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Why am I doing this with my hand? I've got an axe. I'm such a plank. I could have just dug down with my pick and at least made a stone shovel. Would have been a little bit better, wouldn't it? But you know what? I'm alright with a wooden shovel. I can live with it. It's absolutely fine. I need my bumps. Sometimes I just don't think things through. I think that's my problem. I just kind of knee jerk and off I go, doing some daft idea like making wooden shovels. Now that should definitely be a big enough space. All I need to do now is get myself a little bit away and hope that we get some spawns of some slimes coming in, and hopefully then what'll happen is they'll spawn over there somewhere and I'll waste all this time. But hopefully we can get a few. I need to go far enough away that it's loaded in and they like to spawn, but they don't, they're not stopped from spawning as a result of me being around. So what I can do is, I think what I might do is, should I climb up on top of one of the trees to keep me, relatively speaking, fairly safe? Is that going to be far enough? That should be far enough away, right? Sadly, not a single one. Not a single one, which is a bit of a shame. But you know what? At least we had a go, right? Because I think now this is going to be a good spot for me to try and get a few slimes. I might actually cultivate this area a little bit more. It was worth a go, right? And what I might do is I might make myself a little kind of iron golem slime farm type thing here that hopefully I'll be able to get at least a few little slime balls out of. That'll be quite useful. I'm going to call it there. I think we'll wrap it up. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and we will keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see it in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.